Hey Dad, it's me Jordyn is the way I start all of my prayers to my dad.
You're my little superstar, my little baby girl. Love you, Jordyn. Love you, Jordyn. Love you, Jordyn.
This is episode 1 of what I'm calling Hey Dad, it's me Jordyn. This series is all about me exploring grief and navigating the loss of my dad, who passed away in October of 2023. I hesitated to do this because it's very vulnerable. It's me opening up my heart, my dad, my love to the world, the public, which sometimes feels undeserving of knowing those innermost intimate parts of me, but I'm an actress and I'm getting ready to do an audition tonight, and the character is a mom who is struggling to help support her daughter in her season of grief. I guess you could call it a season, although I'd say grief is ongoing, lasts a lifetime, never ends, never stops. Here we are. But anyways, it made me think about my grief and how I'm navigating it. As an actor, you draw from personal experience a lot of the time. Unless you're a method actor, you obviously become whatever character is on the page. I am not a method actor. I have my wits about me. No, I'm just kidding. But method acting is it's a lot. And I've acted alongside method actors, and they're intense. If they're mean to you in a scene, they're still mean to you when the director calls cut, and I don't like that shit. Let me stay on topic. Whew. Hey Dad, it's me Jordyn is the way I start all of my prayers to my dad. I grew up in Utah, and my experience as a Mormon was very typical of what I'm sure you know experiences of Mormons to be. It was odd. It was bizarre. I have a little church trauma for sure, and for the longest time I would not pray, and for the longest time I wouldn't even say God. It was just universe, universe, universe. I feel like every time I lose somebody, I return a little more to my faith, a faith that is not defined by what any person outside of my soul is seeking or trying to teach me. I don't subscribe to organized religions, not at this point in my life. I just feel my soul connected to some higher purpose, some higher power, whether that's God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. I tend to say God these days. My experience growing up in the Mormon church made me really hesitant to pray for the longest time. And I remember when my grandmother died. My mom's mom passed away when I was 19. And I remember I hadn't prayed in years, not since I was like 12. And I was like 19, I was living in Sacramento, playing soccer at Sac State. And I remember just like laying in bed one night in the dark and just crying, just bawling my eyes out and talking to her and saying, "Hey, Grandma." Then for the years after, I could talk about prayer in a sense of being connected to my ancestors and feeling my guardian angels around me, having dialogue with them, conversing with them. And that was kind of it too. It was like I stopped at that. Still not talking about God, very much the universe, very much astrology, horoscope, Taurus, gang, gang. And then my dad died. And never before in my life had I prayed so hard. Prayed for my peace, my comfort. Never, ever had I prayed so hard. I remember in the days after he passed away, just crying myself to sleep and like looking up to the sky and having conversations with him and asking questions. And obviously, unless you're a little cuckoo, you don't ever get answers back, not audibly at least. In the beginning, the silence was really hard. You'll understand when you lose someone really close, or maybe you do understand. I'm sorry for your loss. The desire to pick up the phone and call someone that you can no longer call anymore it's insane. Like, I don't know how else to explain it except it's completely heartbreaking and cruel. It's a cruel feeling to have a love so tangible and a relationship so tangible one minute, and then the next minute it's completely gone. And then you're left wondering, was this a dream? Did this person ever really exist? Are my memories real? Do I remember them correctly? Wow. It's hard for me to figure out what exactly I want to say, but I did want to share. After my dad passed away, I felt so lost, and at the same time, I felt like I had a renewed sense of purpose. Purpose in knowing that the small stuff, the corporate job, those things, they don't matter at all. Like, they truly don't matter. And it was such a bittersweet silver lining, if you will, because I would rather have my dad here, but my dad's passing taught me a lot about life and what to value in life and why I'm here on this earth. I truly believe that my dad is watching over me. I never had the success in my acting career that I had until my dad passed away. I booked the biggest national commercial of my career, and I landed FBI in the months after my dad passing. I can only say that's him up there pulling strings. And if you knew my dad was a hard ass. My dad was take no prisoners. My dad was my protector. I have so many crazy stories I could tell you about my dad coming to my defense or my sister's defense or my brother's defense. He was my protector, and there's something magical about knowing he gets to protect me in another dimension and in an otherworldly place. He gets to protect me, and that is so comforting. It's such a beautiful, comforting sentiment to hold on to. So yeah. Hey Dad, it's Me Jordyn is a love letter to my dad. It's a love letter to all of you who are also grieving. I hope that what I share can help you on your journey, and hopefully you can help me on my journey too. I'd love to hear from you. Please comment. Let me know how you've been navigating grief. Let me know if there's any signs or tricks or tips that have helped the walk be a little easier. I know for me, rainbows are really important. They always make me think of my dad. Just anything like that. We're in this together, and this is cheaper than therapy, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not giving any medical advice or therapeutic advice. This is simply a random girl talking on the internet about her life, her grief, her dad. The whole point of this video was me to talk about how my dad helped me return to my faith. My dad helped me feel connected again to spirit. My dad helped me remember why I'm here, and that's to help people. My dad was a huge humanitarian. He was a doctor, and if anything my dad did, it was help others. He served, he healed, and I hope that his little actor child can only scratch the surface of what impact he had on the amount of people that he did while he was here. So hopefully this can be that. Anyways, like I said, I got an audition to get to, but I love you very much. Thank you for watching this. We're in this together. Don't forget to like, comment, I want to hear from you, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my videos and more. Hey Dad, it's me, Jordyn. Bye.